What's up, everybody? Welcome to season 3, episode 4 of the Dialed In Show. Good morning. How you doing, Steven?
Good morning. Good morning. We're wearing green because we tape on St. Patrick's Day, but y'all are watching us the day after St. Patrick's Day. I'm good after being stuck at the freaking airport for an eternity on Monday. We'll get to the weather and stuff in a minute, but I wanted us to wear green because, one, I've been seeing a lot of people being critical of, like, saying, why do like black people celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Not saying you're celebrating, but why do you think there's criticism about St. Patrick's Day, but not Cinco de Mayo or other holidays?
Mhm. I will be honest. I was uneducated about the holiday, so I'm probably not going to
Did
say
you
what
look it up?
you. Yeah, I would say I'm probably not going to say what you thought I was going to say because I
Hmm.
was about to get on this morning and be totally against this day of like, why in the world are we wearing green and celebrating luck? And God is my witness. Before I got
Hmm.
out to bed on Instagram, popped up this video. Um, it was a black young lady, and she in the caption, all it said was glory, like it was glory typed out long.
Mm.
And some of the people who reposted it were people that I respect. And like
Hmm.
some of them were like within the Christian community. And I'm like, and I could tell it was about St. Patrick's Day. And so I was
Hmm.
getting upset because I'm like, now why are they sharing this stuff about this St. Patrick? And she was explaining, she said, did y'all not know that he was a Christian missionary?
Hmm.
And
And
this
I
is the
told you, but continue.
yeah, but I wasn't believing you. I didn't believe her till I looked it up myself.
Wow.
And she said that this it was to celebrate him spreading and bringing Christianity to Ireland. And the
Hmm.
three leaf clover is to represent the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And so I'm listening to this. I said, "Oh, ain't none of this true." And then I looked it up, and then I said, "Oh well, glory." And then
Oh my God.
the
Now,
the
I mean, just like anything else, it's been turned into something else now about
yeah.
the drinking. And I mean, people and Irish people drink a lot, but that's stereotype. I don't need to say that. But
Yeah.
you ain't drinking alcohol.
Well, yeah, no, this is coffee.
But just like any holiday, it's turned into something else. Christmas is turned into something else. Even Thanksgiving is turned into something else. But the original intent,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, and so once I realized what it was, I began to get upset again because I said Christians can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Christians can't have the rainbow. Can't have Christmas. Can't
Wow.
have now St. Patrick's Day. Can't hardly have Easter. The bunny tried to take that. It's just like, man, we always turn everything into something that is not.
Hmm.
It's
No, okay,
sad.
so to segue, and I think I know your answer. And this is not why we're wearing green. I wear green when I wear green. But do you think there is such thing as luck? I know we're Christians, and so you know, I would assume your answer is going to be everything that happens to you is from God. Do you believe in luck? Do you think
No.
luck is a thing?
No. Now, I will and follow me. Some people might not like what I'm about to say.
Oh, I thought you were looking at a bug.
I I I can't say what I want to say to you right now because people are watching.
Okay.
Ain't no bug in here.
Well, the way you look, and now you're
No.
looking again.
Now I did see an ant, and I well, that's a whole nother
Oh, that's
conversation.
because season changing.
Um, but no. Here's what I was about to say. I just thought about this, and some people might not like it. I think first of all, I don't believe in luck, and I think that uh, we get our blessings from God, that you are blessed, that God
Hmm.
is granting you favor. And so here's what I was about to say. I think that blessings and favor come from God and luck comes from the devil. Here's why I say this. Follow me.
Hmm.
When I get certain things that I believe are good, that are truly good, those are of God. Okay. Those are blessings. That's favor.
Hmm.
When I go to the casino and I'm putting my light bill on the table
Hmm.
and I hit, I win.
You don't
I
think that's
don't
God
think that's
allowing you to
blessing
win?
from God
How do you not think that's God allowing you to win?
through because the spirit. If I understand, gambling is not of God. Gambling. Here's the thing about me. Here's the thing about me. We all sin. So I'm
Mhm.
not, trust me, I'm not judging you. I am not judging you at all. I absolutely loved going to the casino when I was on the cruise. I'm not
Mhm.
judging you. But however, I think you need to use your discretionary income. Don't not pay your
Yes, but
rent.
that's two different conversations.
Yes,
I'm
I
just
know.
saying no, but you're saying so if you win gambling, that's not God allowing you to win.
No.
How
And
if God controls everything?
and I'm not saying,
So
and
you
maybe I
don't think
should.
God allowed the Falcons to lose the Super Bowl?
I don't think God, yes, he allows everything. That
Okay.
don't mean that that's of his will, though. We have free will. So,
Hmm.
so he'll let you go to the casino. And I'm not picking on casino people. I'm just saying
Hmm.
because that's the place where you might say, "Well, I'm so lucky."
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm not judging you. I don't care where you
Mhm.
go. That's your business. But because you might see me there
Hmm.
at the casino. But I think here's the other thing for me. I think anything in excess can be bad.
Yeah.
Right. So drinking within itself is not bad. It's you
Hmm.
getting intoxicated. It's you getting drunk.
Correct.
So it's I think all of everything in moderation. But well, now certain things. Let me just be on record saying certain things cannot just be in moderation. Certain things
That is
are
true.
bad.
That's
But
true.
yeah, no, I don't believe in luck. I don't say I'm lucky. I'm blessed. Because
Okay.
so that's why I said I said the things that really aren't of God. Because we do have some things that we try and put on God, but really you should not put that on God.
Well, I will say I was unlucky Monday at the airport. Um,
Or
so
God was saving you.
from what? Falling out the sky?
Yeah.
Okay. So one, TSA is having their issues just in general. And then you throw in all the weather that happened across the country on
Yeah.
Monday. I mean, Atlanta went from 70s to what, 30, 40 degrees.
I think the low today supposed to be 29.
Dallas did the same thing. It snowed in Alabama. Like, what is going on with this weather?
Miles was covered in snow.
That's crazy.
And it's just like it came out of nowhere. All of us thinking spring is here.
Mhm.
You know who I feel bad for? The bugs and the animals.
I don't, they have a rough life, huh?
Yeah, because look, they done came out. I saw wasps last week,
Yeah.
and not bad. They said, "What the hell?" They woke up yesterday.
They
They said,
said,
we done came out too
now,
early."
now, my question, this is going to be a very dumb question. Like, how you know how certain things don't come out until it's warm or whatever. Like, so
Did they die?
did they die yesterday?
I'm not an expert in bugology, but I think they did.
I don't think it's bugology.
I think they did. I think some of them might, but God is so good that perhaps some kind of way they knew it was coming. They went back in the ground. I don't know.
Was yeah, just like how like someone with what is it? What's the thing when like a person can like feel that it's gonna rain coming up? What is it?
People who got bad joints and bones
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. Like I'm saying, like they might have an instinct that
Now
hey,
I
well,
do know. I don't know about like what happened yesterday, but I
mm,
do know when it comes to hurricanes and tsunamis and things like that,
mhm.
animals they
Oh
know,
yeah, they can tell. Yeah,
and
yeah.
they. It was just a real quick story. When I was in the 11th grade and went on a mission trip to Nicaragua. Long
Mhm,
story short, the week before we went, it was a earthquake. And then when the
mhm,
week we was
mhm,
there, it was supposed to be a tsunami. Crazy. Every night we would have church right by the ocean. Really, we
mhm,
slept right by the ocean. We went to church this one night, and the church was just downstairs from where we slept.
mhm.
We went to church one night. It wasn't now person nor animal in sight. But especially the animals. The only animal we saw was the dog that lived there.
Mhm.
And he probably wished he could have got on somewhere. All the animals were gone. But that just shows you how amazing God made things because they knew we can't stay here. Something's coming.
Mm.
That was scary.
I wanna play this game with Micah, y'all. And I know Micah did not go ahead and try to search these things, so the responses should be funny, but we'll see. There's been talk on social media saying white people slang and black people slang are just the opposite of each other. For example, if a white person say, "I'm telling you the truth," a black person say, "You calling me a liar?" So I want to
Mhm.
see if Micah can get some of these. So white folks say, don't do that. Black folks say DIA. What does DIA stand for?
Do it again.
You searched.
No, I just do it again.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
because it is backwards. It's do it again. Do it again. Your mama or somebody telling you, go ahead, do it again. And it's really, really, listen up, all black parents, especially black mothers. Listen up. You wonder why your children go to school and fail tests.
Oh, you're saying because they come from a culture of backwards?
You're right, because you
No.
just think. Now you learn the lesson very early on, probably about 2 years old. You learn the lesson very early on, but you say to yourself, "Oh, I know what I want to go back to," because this just made me think about it. You say it very early on because you learn it very early on. Because just imagine, as soon as you learn to comprehend stuff,
Mhm.
as a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, whatever, I don't know.
Are you saying in a black household you learn it different?
Yeah, because you're like, wait a minute. Now you just told me to do it again. So it's okay, I'm gonna do it again, but that is not what that means. You ain't gotta learn that lesson but one time. That is not what it means.
Okay. Go ahead.
When you talk about being stuck in the airport, Steven was stuck in the airport all day because of the weather. I remember when we went to Miami and I was stuck
Oh,
in
yeah.
the airport and I had a layover and Bruce was on my plane.
Yeah.
And I watched his Netflix special last night. And it was straight.
Me and mom watched it.
Yeah, do it again.
All right. So, okay. White folks. Hate to say I told you so. Black folks. ITTY. ITTY.
Hate to say I told you so. ITTY.
You've said this before.
ITTY.
TTY.
I imagine the I is I and the Y is you.
Kinda. The I is I. The Y is not you. Is y'all. Hate to say I told you so. ITTY.
I and y'all. I hate to say I told you so. I don't know. This one got me beat.
I tried to tell y'all.
Oh, yeah. I tried to tell you, but yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
last one. White folks. Who are you talking to? Black folks. YATTM.
You ain't talking to me. you ain't talking to me. Can't be.
I just noticed though, I never until I saw all these videos, like the things we grew up saying are the flip of like what some white people grew up saying.
Yeah. It's just like I don't remember if it was Steve Harvey or who. I don't think it was him, but some comedy special years ago, and he said he went to college and his roommate was white, and he said stuff, and his roommate was so confused. He said, "Cut the light off," and he was like,
Right.
"Cut it."
How do you cut the light off? Or
And then
we say cut the light off.
something about the blinds, like we say the opposite. Like
We say, well, I say close the blinds. I think some people say turn the blinds or something. I don't know.
shut the blinds. So, I don't know, whatever it was. Yeah.
Another thing I saw, someone said like white people may say Jesus no, I mean God no, or something like that, and we say hell no. it's the flip of everything. I'd never thought of it like that. And talking about things. So Sarah Jakes Roberts, she was giving a sermon. I think she was fine when she said this. She was saying she's saying church starts when you wake up, but she called herself not saying ass when your ass wake up. I think she would have been fine. What do you think the line is of trying to be relatable? I don't think she was trying to be relatable. I think we say what we're used to saying, right? And so she's probably used to saying that. What is the line? I mean, since this is in your industry, do you think it's inappropriate if a pastor said something like that?
I mean, I'm supposed to say yes. Yeah. I mean, it was. She didn't mean to do it. It was what just
she called herself because that's what she was.
Yeah, it was just what was coming out. It's I've had to catch myself because when you up there, you're especially when you really get into a particular thing.
Yeah,
you are just using your own normal vernacular, or at least that's what wants to come out. Because in many ways, and you're public speaker, you you're having what sometimes I think this was what messes some people up when it comes to public speaking, make people afraid of public speaking.
Mhm.
Really, if you know what you're talking about, you're just having a conversation with the people. That's all.
Yeah.
But that can get dangerous because the more comfortable you get,
Yeah.
you start to talk how you just normally talk.
Yeah. That's
So,
true.
I mean, yes, it would have been wrong if she had said ASS up there in the pulpit during her sermon, but she caught herself. She says, when you get your butt up or whatever
Yeah.
in the morning. But
Yeah. I'm gonna go in reverse because I want to end with Magic City. So we're gonna bring up Trump. You sent me this video last night. President Trump was talking to the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, and Mike Johnson was telling him about a member of Congress who happens to be a Republican who had a terminal illness. Y'all know what terminal means, not good. And I mean, they were talking in the context of, hey, you know, our votes are close. One thing you can't fault President Trump about is he's genuine. I will say that he says what's on his mind. He was trying to tell the story, and Mike Johnson was trying to tell it like politely,
like how any adult should in public is what he was trying to do.
And Mike Johnson was like, you know, he's really sick, and Trump said, dead by June.
Yeah, he said, tell him. He said, tell him. He said, tell him. He said, tell him how sick he is. He said he's supposed to be dead by June, and Mike Johnson said, okay, that wasn't public. He said it was a heart issue. It was a heart issue.
All this man HIPAA violation,
right?
Trump said dead. He's supposed to be dead by June. You're like, dude.
He said that's a good man because we need his votes. He said we need his votes. Trump just a good old boy. He can't help himself. He just laughing. It really tickled him. Teeth wide, mouth wide open. It was so funny to him. And then, you know, I saw something this morning right after I saw the thing about St. Patrick's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Another black girl. Only black people are the best people in the world. Nothing against white people. Absolutely love y'all. Nothing against you. Y'all great grandparents was dirty, but nothing against y'all.
Oh my God.
But love y'all. But just love black people because she said if she was eating some McDonald's in her car. She said, y'all, ever since Trump been dropping bombs on Iran, I ain't got no spam calls. Now,
that's not true because I've been getting spam calls.
Look. There's probably not a lot of validity to that. However, as somebody who gets a lot, I don't think I've gotten as many. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really don't think I've gotten as many. And the ones that I've got, I know why I'm getting them because it ain't spam. It's a debt collector. But
see, people make these statements on social media. Like, I was going to add this topic to the show, but I could not find a reputable source reporting it. It was something that was all over Instagram and Facebook. It was a picture of this. It looked like a guy in a bishop collar, and it said, "California pastor arrested for selling holy water" or something like that, fake holy water or something. But it was like memes about it and images about it. And I couldn't find any actual news station that reported that. I said that to say, like, people just be posting stuff and
just to get traction and But I really don't think I've gotten as many. I really don't.
Okay, well, I've gotten more since it started. So what's the flip? I've got spam emails, calls. My phone rang so many times at the airport yesterday, and I answered a couple times because sometimes the airline will call you. Telling you your flight's been impacted, but no, I've gotten more. So
what's and we keep going back to this airport stuff. What's the longest you've ever had to wait, like for a delay?
Yesterday. Yeah. Longest as in hours, because I've landed somewhere when we were at Claflin and we went to London. When we came back, we had a delay where we had to spend the night and we requested a hotel. But that wasn't the longest. It was just happened to be we landed at 10 p.m. and we're not gonna spend the night at the airport. Yesterday, I think. I mean, dude, I was just sitting, and then I hate talking to people at the airport. So happy I had my headphones, but because I'm there so long, I mean, I sat at one gate for like 6 hours. Like you can't help but like respond. Someone like said something to me, and I was like, and I started conversation with this person, then another person. Like I'm like. I understand people mean good. I do not want to talk, and that's why I'm so used to getting to the first flight. People, bless you.
Thank you.
Getting to the first flight where people are so sleepy. I don't want to talk to you at the airport. I'm sorry, I don't want to talk to you.
I
Ain't
think
got nothing to do with my job or anything. I just don't want to talk.
Yeah, I'm typically the type of person who don't like to talk to people, especially grocery store and all that other kind of stuff. But sometimes you have the best conversations at the airport with people.
I mean, yeah, because you're meeting people from different places and just different backgrounds. Or, I mean, one person was going to Dallas, and I don't want to talk to you. I played so many songs on, on my Apple Music yesterday. Hey, shout out to the headphones that you gave me. Battery never died.
Oh, really? It lasted the whole time,
and still had 60% when I got home.
Oh wow. That time I was stuck in the Miami airport, and I do not like Miami, but that we talked about that in another episode. But there was this woman, really kind of became friends with her, older white woman. I had to go to the bathroom. She watched my stuff. I watched her stuff.
See, that's how some stuff happened.
Well, but I'm saying you sit
I takes my stuff with me. I went to Starbucks. I took my bag, and if my seat was gone when I came back, I found a different seat.
You sitting there for hours and hours. She went and bought a hot dog. Asked me, did I want some?
Oh, see, no, I'm not doing that. Heck no. You accepting stuff from people at the airport?
It just when you was sitting there for so long.
I know.
And then Bruce and his family made it be a little better because it got to a point where he walked up there, he was kind of fussing with the people. And so I think just try to make the best of it if you've got to sit there.
Then, because all the flight changes, I had a middle seat. Luckily, the person to my left and my right were skinny. So I had room.
Look, you had room, but were you on them?
No, I was not. I was about to say something. And then they offered people free alcohol. They knew it was a long day for people. All right, to round out the show, we've talked about it now for 2 weeks in a row. This is the culmination of it. Our Atlanta Hawks Magic City Monday was canceled. A lot of people bought tickets, but I'm seeing mixed things because it looks like from the shot that I saw, it was not a lot of people at the game. But some people come late. And so I know at tip-off, it was not a lot of people at the game. But from the shot of like the T.I. concert, it looked like people were there. So we all know Magic City Monday was canceled due to the NBA not liking it. The people who pre-bought hoodies will still get them. T.I. and other people still perform. They still had the wings. I saw interviews from people outside, being very upset, saying the NBA doesn't understand this is part of Atlanta culture. Like, it's not so much, oh, we're celebrating a strip club. It's just part of the Atlanta culture, blah, 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 blah. But something good did happen. The Hawks won their 10th game in a row. So they were like, y'all not going to steal our shine today. We're still going to go on the court and compete.
Yeah, I saw an interview or something with the owner or founder, whatever, of Magic City, and he was like, it was just about chicken wings and something else. He was like, it wasn't about strippers. I get it, but at the same time, and I saw some people going real deep into it about that it was good for the NBA to step in because of all the stuff that's going on with sex trafficking, and that's like promoting sex trafficking, which I don't think that that's exactly what that is. But I get it. I get it. I think they could have gotten away with it if everybody would have known what they was talking about. I think if like the Magic City logo wasn't on the hoodie.
Yeah. They should have just called it Magic Monday. They were playing against the Magic. You could have still did the wings promotion. You could have still did certain things. And, people who know this was associated with Magic City. I think the fact that it said Magic City. And like I said, if this was Birmingham, which is known as the Magic City, that would have gone over differently.
Yeah.
But shout out to the Hawks for winning 10 in a row.
Yeah. Hey, maybe something good like that.
Maybe we'll go to a playoff game. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to go to a game. I'm ready for baseball. I need to start looking at what games I'm gonna go to.
Well, dog, it's tonight, but so when y'all watch this, we would already know. But you probably have not been following it, but there's a World Classic where the different countries are playing against each other, not the Olympics. It's a World Baseball Classic in the United States. as of this taping, but y'all will know when you watch it who won. United States is playing Venezuela. So United States is playing Ronald Acuna Jr. He's playing for Venezuela. They're playing in the championship game. So as y'all are watching this, hopefully USA would have won. But yeah, that's good. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's our show. See you guys same time, same place next week. Whatever, Mike.
Bye.